Greetings everyone, welcome yet to another video about my famous, or actually famous, food review. Today we're reviewing a savory snack. It is called a party blend and it's called Chex Mix, snack mix. It reminds me of train mix. Anyway, from the picture here you can have an idea that it contains some kinds of crackers and mainly some salty snacks. This one is savory. We can see garlic, onions, maybe mint, I guess. No, this is more garlic. And here is the Worcester sauce. I tasted Worcester sauce. It's not bad. It's not something I use on a regular basis. Disclaimer, I bought this from Spinners and it came with a free 1.5 or 1.25 bottle of Pepsi. And that was quite charming. Anyway, it's 60% less fat than regular potato chips. I'm pretty sure that's right. Your taste buds are saying they want something savory. Your mind is telling you it's bored with ordinary snacks. Choices, sorry. Your hand naturally reaches into a bag of Chex Mix. Naturally reaches. That's weird. And voila. Pardon my French. Snack craving solved. Only Chex Mix give you deliciously an unpredictable combination of shapes, taste, and textures in every handful. Anyway, there is this one, the traditional. I tried it. It's very boring. The Chex Mix cheddar is incredibly tasty, and it has those.
A few moments later.
Disclaimer, sorry for the interruption, but I received a call from my mother. And we all know when your mom calls, you answer the call, or else you'll either face the consequences or you'll face the consequences, mainly involving something not very pleasing. Anyway, let us go back. We were talking about the cheddar flavor. I tried it, it's actually good. There is also here the turtle. I cannot actually read what's here. Weird. Why is it so out of focus? Flavory here? Savory. Anyway, who cares about the turtle flavor? And there is here the spicy one now. This is interesting. I never actually seen this bag. I tried this. I don't think I'm interested. I think I know this one. There is popcorn in it. I saw it one time. It was very expensive, so I didn't take it. But this one I didn't. Anyway, when I get the other flavors, I will do some reviews. And there are more than 15 varieties. That is nice. And there is an official coupon here that expires in 2021 for book stops. Education. That's interesting. Anyway, there is not here much information. Here there is some information about the calories and stuff and the fat and the sodium. Ingredients: whole wheat, degermed yellow cornmeal, enriched flour, vegetable oil. There's soybean and canola and or rice bran. There is dried Parmesan cheese in it. There is trisodium phosphate, molasses. Oh my God, there is molasses in it. And this is gone by January 2019. Anyway, it's a decent, there's a decent weight after it. It's not very light. And thank God, I always make sure when you buy something, make sure the air is sealed inside. Anyway, what do you say about we open it and see the different shapes? We can see here there are pretzels, there are these wheat bits, there is other pretzels. I really like this one, some kind of dried bread. Each Chex Mix has one different one. I like the cheddar one because it had the cheese. Its part which looked like a triangular cracker with cheese in it. That's really, and this is very important. These pieces, the special pieces, are the less quantity inside the bag. So whenever you buy a bag, there is always a special piece. That special piece is rare. It's not, but always the wheat bits, these one, they are abundant. Same way when you buy like mixed nuts, you always get the peanuts in a huge quantity. You get these in a huge quantities. Anyway, let us have a money shot. Money shot. Here it is. You can see it. Inside, it's actually a pretty good, decent quantity. We got here a small tray. Let us take out the different. There is one. This is the dried bread we talked about. And here is the square pretzel. And I think over, no, not this one. Here is the round pretzel. There is also the long breadstick. This is the long breadstick. Now we come for the wheat bits. There is the light version. And also I am quite sure there is a bit of a, no? Yeah, I can actually see, here it is. This is a bit of a darker version of it. Let's make sure that's all. I'm pretty sure that's all of it. This is, if you can take a look inside the bag, you can see my point. These ones are the most available quantity inside, and you can see the bread ones are actually a very little quantity. Anyway, let's try to put this on the side, and let's focus on the tray. Let's start with these ones. Actually, they're not much different. This one is slightly more yellowish, and this is more brownish. This is puffy, and this is small. Here you can see the, if it only focuses, here it is, the texture quite, it seems to be stuffed with things. Anyway, let's take a test. It's very crunchy. Not very salty. It's quite savory. Let's try this one. This one is more crunchier, smaller, less puffy, and I tell you what, it reminds me of those bugles. I think you know the yellow one. They look like toenail, fingernails or something. It is quite savory, not like the cheddar cheese one. Anyway, we move on to the round pretzels. I think there's normal pretzels with some salt in it. Anyway, let's try it. Also the same. They're quite good. And now we move on to the square pretzels. I think it's just the shape different. I don't think there's much difference between the round and the squares. Anyway, there is an obvious taste difference. Not bad, not bad at all. These are, they look like small mini baguettes. Anyway, let's try it. Very crunchy. A bit tart, to say the truth. Still quite delicious. I think they go very well with some cheese dip, or maybe some sauce. Anyway, the final one, and I saved the best for last. This is the bread, dried bread's piece. Seems like someone already took a bite out of it. Anyway, I think this is super crunchy and super dry, and I guess the Worcestershire sauce is mostly in this one. Anyway, this is delicious. Not as dry as I was thinking, so that's a plus. And as I expected, this is the most delicious one of them all. I think inside all this bag, there's maybe 5 or 6 pieces. Anyway, bottom line, this is a good alternative to potato chips. I'm not saying it's healthy, but at least it's healthier than eating something that's been deep fried or fried with any kind of oils. This has no sense or no smell of oil in it. It's pretty dry. It's delicious, it's savory, and if you want some flavor, you can always buy the cheddar cheese one. Anyway, that was our movie for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm using English mainly because I'm getting many complaints that I'm not speaking in English, mainly in Arabic. So I try to mix it up a bit. A video will be in Arabic, a video will be in English. This way I can satisfy everyone. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this review. I'm sorry I've been quite busy these days. I'm not even gaming so much. So it's quite refreshing to do a video these days. Anyway, this was our review for today. Hope you enjoyed it, and I see you again in another video. Take care.